I'm Bridget.
Hi, and I'm Josh. We live in our van, the Big Kahuna, to travel Australia.
And when we're not travelling Australia, we're travelling the world. We plan to never see winter again as we chase the sun and live the good life. Tune in and follow our Life as a Salty Koala for weekly videos.
So, just arrived at our next hotel. Show you. So all I wanted to do was sit in the room, lay down on the bed, and this one has dragged us out in 40-degree heat and going, I found a shopping centre, I found a mall.
No,
let's go.
It's actually not for shopping, as you may think. We need a lot of things. We've only got one SD card.
Yeah.
Josh snapped our laptop charger cord. And there's a few other things that we've been really stressed we haven't got. So it's actually more for our equipment and content creating. So we need to get it done, or else we're not going to have footage for you guys. And we're excited to explore anyway. So it looks really nice, and it's a coastal walk, and it's only 20 minutes. So we ate a lot of food on that cruise. So a 20-minute walk will do us good, I think.
Yeah. And can you believe it? I'm hungry.
So Josh is like, look at this, and I said,
would you look at this? Would you just look at it?
I said, well, you wouldn't have had this experience if I didn't say we're going to go for a walk. So this is our walking view right now.
This is amazing. Look at this at the background here. This big boulder. It's just
insane.
There's an eagle up the top. You won't see it, but it's right up the top, and it's just circling around this boulder. It's just...
I said it looks like where King Kong would have been filmed, but it actually reminds me of van life, because we always do morning walks and we always like going for walks along the water. So this is exactly... And
this is like hard to do, like in Bali, you know, you've got the beach and stuff, but the streets are very, very busy. There's lots of markets going on. So to have this, no markets, and it's actually amazing. It feels great. Like, yeah, you're right, Bridget. Like, it actually feels like van life.
It feels like we're back and doing van life. So if you stay with us and continue watching when we go back to Australia, you'll see more of our morning walks in different places around Australia.
Yeah, we start in Adelaide, and we're off all the way up to WA and then through into Broome, and then who knows where we go after that, but it'll definitely be a different country.
5 minutes later, Josh can't handle the sweat.
I am so hot. Like, it is a different heat here. It feels like you could just cut the air with a knife. It's just...
He reckons it's like the Northern Territory, and I think Northern Territory was a lot hotter than this in Australia.
I think, like, if I think about it, that's how I felt. That's how I feel now when I felt then. Like, yeah, it's just...
But anyway, it's okay, because there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Water.
The shopping centre is just up here, and it was only a 20-minute walk. So we've only got a few minutes, and that big white building is where we're going to. So it's a big shopping mall. We're very lucky. It was pretty close. We didn't have to get a taxi.
And how cool these like village boats just here. It's just everything you see is just so cool.
We're actually really amazed with Vietnam. It's a lot more developed than we were expecting with their buildings compared to Bali. So yeah, it's been a really nice surprise.
So this must be one of their local fish. I've never seen a fish like this before in my life.
So we are actually amazed with the shopping centre, the grocery store, sorry, in Vietnam. We've just discovered Nescafe satchels. We've been saying to bring them to Bali if you go to Bali, because we haven't seen them, and we're just amazed they have them here.
I'm like overwhelmed of like how much stuff is in this place. It's just, they've got everything, and they love their yogurt here. Like all different types of yogurts.
They have so much stuff. We'll insert some clips of all the things that we've been excited about discovering in this grocery store, and we'll show you guys.
you love their yogurt here, like Molly yogurts.
So this is the beer Josh was talking about.
My mate back home in Australia said you have to try their famous beer, and this is it.
And Josh is celiac, as you may know, and look what it says on there. Literally wheat.
So here you go.
So it's next morning and we're at breakfast. This is the breakfast menu. Looks like they do a lot of seafood in Halong Bay, which I don't know if Josh is too happy about because he's not a big seafood person. But he's ordered omelette. Can't go wrong with a vegetarian omelette. And I actually chose to get the blueberry yogurt with jelly, and it looks like this. Really cool. Looks like our toast is here now. So I'll show you guys.
Thank you.
Breakfast. Salad, it comes with a salad. Very healthy power breakfast. So we're just hiring a motorbike through the hotel. We have to send some information through to, I think, the motorbike company. They did a shocked emoji to Josh's driver's license.
They've taken it back now.
Oh,
they've taken it back. Might have been an accident.
We thought maybe his driver's license was a fake because we applied for it online, but it's actually a one he can use everywhere, so it must be legit. So hopefully all good. We're a bit nervous about this. In Bali you don't have to go through this. You would just pay. We've got to give over some information, but I think it's just to cover them for accidents, so we'll see how we go. These are the helmets that come with the bike.
Oh god, I am nervous.
Not sure if they will do much, so we're going to be taking it easy. Oh my god, this thing is so small. It feels like we're riding a toy.
What the fuck, is it right here, left?
So we just made it to a fuel station. It was really stressful. We actually didn't have time to get on the vlog because we were so stressed.
They didn't put the pin in the right spot. Watch out, so was I?
It says in someone's way. There was a petrol station the hotel told us to go to and we couldn't find it. And then all the other petrol stations that we had found on Google just weren't showing up. And we were on the last bit of fuel, and then we finally found this one. Oh my god. Josh is a bit stressing. I think he's stressing because they're queue jumping here as well. Apparently they say they do that. But anyway, we'll fill up the tank and we'll be back on the road and we'll continue to our next spot, maybe a lookout or the beach because it's so hot. So we'll jump back on shortly. Good to go. So we've just parked up. I
think we've found the president's house or the, I don't know, prime minister of Vietnam. I don't know, what have they got? Do you know if it's a prime minister or?
I'm not too sure, but this place is huge over here. It's like on another little island in itself. So I'm not sure what that is, but I think we might be heading over that way. We're going to find a beach. Apparently there's an artificial beach here.
The water doesn't look too inviting, just looking out there. So
we're going to see what there is to do. A couple of the things we tried to check off our list didn't turn up to be where they said they would be, but that's all part of it. Sometimes plans don't go ahead.
Yeah.
But we're going to do our best to hopefully find a swimming spot because it's really hot and Josh is struggling.
Oh, it's very hot. Another thing, Google Maps over here is a nightmare. It's like it tells you to go somewhere and it's not the right place, and it's tricky.
But it's been a fun adventure. We've still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You definitely see a lot more on the bike. So we're happy we've done it because we only have one day here. So this is the So this is the man-made beach. we're going to get the drone up, and hopefully it looks really nice with the palm trees against the water and the hills or rocks. It's really peaceful here, but it's so hot, so we're just going to do this really quickly. It's only going to be a quick stop to capture some of the beauty here, and then we're probably going to try and get lunch and cool down, and maybe find a water park to cool off. You happy about that, baby?
Yeah, sounds good.
He wants that so bad. He's struggling.
So we've stopped here at Hai Dang Coffee. Another word for it's lighthouse coffee, is it? Lighthouse?
Yep, lighthouse coffee.
Yeah.
We couldn't find it, and then we realised it goes by another name. But this is it.
Really good house, and the views just look insane.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a must-do in Vietnam.
Yep, so gotta enjoy those views as much as we can. So we'll
I'm just hoping they got air conditioning in there. Like
Yeah.
seriously, it is so hot here.
we'll take you with us to lunch. We have lots of noodle dishes here. We found so lots of ramen.
And put fish in everything.
And seafood. They love seafood
Love
dishes. Even their
seafood.
fried rice I've seen has like crab or something. Has something in it. So yeah, Josh isn't a fan of seafood. He doesn't really eat meat overseas. So we have come to a coffee and cake place we found out. We didn't realise they don't serve lunches. But that's okay because they actually apparently serve potato chips.
And I'm so happy about that.
So that's Josh's favourite. So we ordered one, and I actually don't know if it is potato chips, but he said potato when I put it through Google Translate. So we'll see. And we also ordered a tiramisu cake and 2 coconut waters. So we'll see how it comes out.
Oh, did they give us free on?
Yes, they also love iced green tea here. So we had it for breakfast, and they brought it here as well.
They give us free iced tea, so that's a nice thing they do in Vietnam.
Yeah, so they love green iced teas, and this green tea is good for you, so I'm happy about that. Josh's face when it's not French fries. I thought maybe it might be something like this because it said dried potatoes when I translated it, but yeah, it is what it is.
I've got a packet of Lay's chips at home. I could have just did.
Anyway, we'll see. They've got honey flavouring apparently, and tiramisu looks good, so we'll check it out. So I think there was a bit of a misunderstanding, and they said they didn't have any coconuts, and gave us these, what were they, like coffee coconuts?
Yeah, they get.
Sorry, coffees with coconut milk, I think. And they asked if that was okay, but we didn't really want it because it was a milky drink. But then they came back out and they said, we found the coconuts were late, and they found them. And how cute are these? They're so small.
I've never seen coconuts like this before. If you guys have ever seen coconuts like this, please comment and let us know. But this is different.
Very different to Bali coconuts. They're a lot smaller, but they're really cute. I guess everywhere in Asia has different coconuts. So we just had a 3-hour nap, I think it was, in the room. We were so tired. After we got back, we just kind of watched a movie and passed out. Was it good?
Yeah.
So the aircon was really nice. So we just cooled off, had a nap, and then we woke up and we actually had a coffee. So we're more awake, probably.
We found out as well that most of the people around here or in this country don't come out till later on in the afternoon because it's just so hot during the day. And now we get it why. But it's just, yeah. Yeah, we came back into the hotel and the guy was kind of laughing and he's like, "It's hot, right?" And we're like, "Yes, it is." So yeah, they all stay inside. So we're really excited to actually go back to the beach we're at. So we're heading back to that man-made beach. I'll put the name here. I think it's Bay Chow maybe. But we saw a restaurant or beach bar that we kind of liked, so we'll show you what it's like at night time. So we're jumping back on the bike. I don't think the weather has actually dropped. It's still really hot, but it'll be really nice to hopefully catch the sunset and have some dinner, see what they've got, and maybe a beer for Josh. We'll see how we go.